Hi everybody, Brian Valerio, Vice President in the Proxy Solicitation Group at Alliance Advisors, and I'm back today to talk a little bit more about ESG issues and the impact that they're having on the 2020 proxy season. So recently, there's been some discussion about whether shareholders are going to remain interested in ESG issues given the current COVID pandemic. And what it seems like, it appears as though rather than lose interest, a lot of shareholders are actually increasing their focus on ESG issues. And this is due to the fact that a lot of shareholders, or some shareholders, believe that the COVID pandemic has really shined a light on the fact that non-financial factors can have significant impact on companies' value. And there's a sentiment or a belief out there that addressing ESG issues and addressing ESG risks can actually help companies identify potential risks that will impact or damage the value for that company. There's also a sense that having strong corporate governance processes in place can help companies navigate their way through this pandemic and can help them come out the other side even stronger. There's also been some evidence and some reporting that ESG, like strong ESG performers, have actually seen increased or improved stock performance relative to their peers. That's, during this crisis. So now with that kind of as a backdrop, it also makes sense that we've also seen a lot of companies or a handful of companies who have stepped up and helped in the battle against COVID. And this has ranged from monetary donations to companies actually transitioning production to provide necessary medical supplies to help combat the COVID crisis. And this is the type of S or social policy that could potentially lead to increased consumer goodwill as well as increased brand reputation, which could on the back end ultimately lead to increased or improved performance for the company. With that, it makes sense that we could see some shareholders pushing for more public companies to focus on social policies, to focus on adopting more robust social policies, more of like the S, more of an emphasis on the S in the ESG. We could see an increased emphasis specifically in the immediate near term on corporate culture and employee relations. This is something that has been front and center of the news over the past few weeks as the COVID pandemic has gotten even worse in the country. So it's also not that surprising with this all going on that we have seen a handful of E&S, environmental and social, shareholder proposals receive majority support over the past few weeks. And these proposals have really faced like a broad spectrum of issues. We've seen them on political contributions, climate change, opioid matters, as well as employment and diversity and EEO. So we're going to continue to monitor the shareholder proposals and see what is trending in terms of what types of proposals are getting majority support, as well as just ESG issues generally for the remainder of the 2020 proxy season and see how they continue to impact the 2020 proxy season. We'll report back and we've got some more interesting nuggets to share with you guys. Thanks. Everybody stay safe.